Hello and welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm your host for the day, Ben McCain. It's 4 p.m. on Monday, April 13th. If you are new to our show, welcome to COVID-19 Today, where we bring you live daily updates on how this global pandemic is impacting our city, our residents, and our businesses here in Torrance. I invite you to email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. Tell us how you or someone you know is demonstrating how Torrance cares. The confirmed number of cases of the coronavirus in LA County comes to 9,420, with 320 deaths and 145 confirmed cases in Torrance. Early intervention could be the reason that the state of California is starting to flatten the curve, according to researchers at the University of Washington, whose projections on the COVID-19 curve have been used by hospital and public health agencies across the country. Say California could reach the peak of deaths by as early as Wednesday this week. After the peak, the number of fatalities is expected to decline, but health officials say not to be fooled. That doesn't mean the public should forego social distancing efforts. In fact, social distancing, along with practicing good hygiene, self-isolation, and using measures to help slow the transmission of the virus have all helped. The nation's top infectious disease specialist, Dr. Anthony Fauci, says if the country lifts social distancing policies too early, the virus could once again start rapidly spreading, causing a renewed increase in illness and death. In Los Angeles County, safer at-home orders have been extended to May 15th. Several global hotel chains made a big announcement today in the spirit of giving. Marriott Hotels will donate $10 million in free hotel stays for healthcare workers impacted by the coronavirus. The new initiative, called Rooms for Responders, will be launched in hard-hit cities like Los Angeles, New York City, New Orleans, Chicago, Detroit, Las Vegas, Washington, D.C., and Newark. Rooms for Responders was largely initiated by Marriott's Bonvoy loyalty team in partnership with American Express and J.P. Morgan Chase. The team worked with the American College of Emergency Physicians and the Emergency Nurses Association to make sure thousands of ER doctors and nurses have free accommodations in participating hotels near their hospitals. Marriott also teamed up with a number of local franchisees to launch the Community Caregiver Program, offering significantly discounted rates for first responders and healthcare professionals who want to stay near the hospital where they are working. This will be made available at nearly 2,500 hotels. Another global hotel chain is also stepping up in similar fashion. Hilton and American Express are also donating $1 million in hotel room nights across the U.S., as well as beginning today, doctors, nurses, EMTs, paramedics, and other frontline medical staff who need a place to sleep, recharge, or isolate from their families through the end of May can get a free hotel room for up to 7 nights. There are 18 brands under the Hilton Company, including DoubleTree by Hilton and more than 6,100 hotels in its portfolio. As the need for face coverings become mandatory throughout the county beginning Wednesday, retailers like Jo-Ann Fabric and craft stores are offering curbside pickup for online orders. The retailer, known for its assortment of fabrics, sewing, quilting, scrapbook, jewelry, and other crafts, says to protect its customers and employees, curbside pickup is now available at all 860 stores across the country. Jo-Ann is also serving as a donation center for those wanting to sew from home. Face masks and coverings, hospital gowns, and other items will be donated to hospitals across America. You can get more information on their website. Go to joann.com. With the need for face coverings in Torrance for businesses that serve or handle food, as well as customers visiting those establishments, sidewalk vendors are beginning to pop up on busy intersections throughout the city. The city reminds all vendors that if conducting business in Torrance, even if it is a sidewalk sale of face masks or any other items, sellers must apply for a Torrance business license in order to operate. While the city's public accounters are closed at this time, applications can be filed online or by phone. You can call 310-618-5828. A special delivery was made to the Torrance Fire Department recently. Simon Pang, the Executive Vice President for Royal Business Bank in Torrance, as well as Ping Zhang from the Los Angeles China Consulate Office, donated 500 surgical masks for Torrance fire personnel to use. Torrance Assemblyman Al Muratsuchi was also there to personally offer his thanks for the contributions to support the city's first responders. In an effort to help slow the transmission of COVID-19, employees of food service establishments and anyone walking into one will have to cover up, or you may be turned away. Well, that took effect beginning Saturday morning here in Torrance. In just a few days, face coverings will be made mandatory countywide. According to the County of LA Public Health Office, acceptable and reusable face covering options for the general public include a bandana, neck gaiter, homemade face covering, scarf, or a tightly woven fabric. Employers who operate a food service facility must provide facial coverings for their employees and volunteers. Los Angeles County will implement new face covering measures beginning this Wednesday, April 15th. Students and faculty returned from spring break today and kicked off the new school week using the virtual learning model. Families are encouraged to check out the Torrance Unified School District's website for resources during this unusually difficult time and talk to your students, teachers, if concerns arise. Go to tusd.org for more information. Now that virtual learning has resumed, the district's free meal program also picked back up today. Free grab-and-go meals were available at 5 locations in Torrance. Here are some pictures from this morning with TUSD staff gearing up for a busy day. 2 meals are offered to each student per day, breakfast and lunch. This takes place between 8 a.m. and 1 p.m. Parents must bring their students in order to pick up meals. Meals can be picked up at any of these 5 locations at Carr, Edison, and Torrance Elementary Schools, as well as Magruder and Hull Middle Schools. The senior community in Torrance will now have one more resource to tap into during this health crisis. The City of Torrance Community Services Department launched a senior hotline today. Staff will man the phones at the Bartlett Senior Center from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. Staff is available to answer questions ranging from the Torrance Cares to Go program for seniors, resources available from the Focal Point Handbook, as well as referrals for tax assistance and much more. The senior hotline is 310-320-5918. The city's prepaid grocery delivery service, Torrance Cares to Go, picks back up today. Nearly 40 packages were delivered today. The city and said they are caught up on delivering all of its requests since the launch of its program. Cares to Go is designed to serve the city's most at-risk and elderly, those who should not be out shopping for daily essentials. The city is gearing up to launch phase 2 of this program thanks to generous donations received. The Cares to Go team will begin reaching out to its low-income seniors who may need the service but cannot afford to pay for it. The city will also open up the program to offer it to city employees looking to purchase these prepackaged bags for themselves as well. For more information, go to cityoftorrance.ca.com/TC2Go. And at the end of each program, we'd like to share your story of how you and your family and friends and local businesses are all surviving this health crisis. Whether it's something fun to pass the time or something special you're doing in the community or something cool you saw, please tell us about it. Today, we wanted to share some photos and videos from Jill Reed, who shared chalk art from her neighbors in Torrance. Let's take a look. Thank you, Jill Reed. We love seeing these great photos and videos that are being sent to us. Please keep them coming so that we can share your story of how Torrance cares. Email us at COVID-19today@torranceca.gov if you have questions or just want to share. And stay informed by signing up at torranceca.gov/Torrance Alerts and subscribe to the city's Facebook page. Well, that's our update for COVID-19 today. We hope you'll join us again tomorrow at 4 p.m. as Hibas Ahmed joins us to bring you the latest COVID-19 updates. Be safe, stay healthy, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.